globalization is a tricky one. I don't know, how many people in the audience are thinking about globalizing, entering new markets? Is that a common theme? So I will tell you, as you hire people around the globe, or you interview people, or you talk to customers who are multinationals, if you're in the enterprise space, they'll often ask you to enter a geography in support of them. You have to be pretty careful about it. There are a couple things that I always look at when we enter a country. Number one, I start with public policy around data privacy. It was important for the last 10 years. I think it's going to be more important in the future. So understanding how that country thinks about where the data resides and what limitations that might put on you from a barrier of entry point of view. In addition, you want to look at the employment laws. These are very unglamorous things, but they can end up kind of biting you later on if you don't think about them. Look at the growth economies in that market. It needs to be a high growth country. Usually start with the English speaking countries. You want positive GDP growth in verticals that you're doing well in, and then you want to target anchor tenants or the middle of an economy. Like in Germany, you might go after the Mittelstand as being a really interesting entry point, and then laying your assets to focus on the target. So at Salesforce, we were really disciplined. We had a top 8 country strategy. I think at the time that we had that strategy, we were probably a couple $2 billion. And I think people would be surprised that we weren't just trying to spread out all over the world. But the fundamental reason we weren't was we couldn't scale the supporting cast, and we couldn't support the sellers and the product in those economies effectively for our customers. So we had to think about concentrated focus to enter Japan, to enter Australia, to enter the UK, to go into the different countries of continental Europe with critical mass. And I think that's just so important to have that discipline. But what it comes down to is a focused plan.